Hi, everybody. Hi, Crafty. Were you waiting for me to hit that live button, Crafty? What is the weather like in your neck of the woods of the UK in Ireland? You working on anything, Crafty? Are you working on something crafty? Oh, I'm so silly. Yes, I am. Are you there? Did you come in and go out? What's going on? Hi, Pat. Hi, Leanne. How are you, honey? Hi, beautiful Pat. I just love seeing your guys' names when I go into other channels and their lives and I see you guys' names. It's like, I know them. It's so fun. I'm still eating my lunch over here. It's an early lunch. But if you see me sneaking off, it's because I'm eating. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Good. Thank you, Debbie. And it's going to be a surprise because she kind of like changed. I'm getting fuzzies. She kind of like changed her mind and said, "Okay, never mind. I don't want to." And she's going to be getting it anyway, and she's going to be so excited. Good morning, Amarina. Hi, Susan. Doing a little bunny bags. Oh, that's cute. 30 left to make. My goodness. Can you turn on the heat? It's a little chilly in here. Oh, neat, Pat. Yeah, I was going to go to church, but then hubby and I got into a good biblical discussion and then with the time change, well, that's just all an excuse. I just didn't end up going. Bottom line. Excuse me, I'm going to pop off. Okay, hold on a minute. I'm going to go like that. Just be for a second. Oh, yeah. Wet and cold. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Sadie, good. I'm glad you're here. I'm so happy because I thought I want to get on this morning to try to catch some of my UK buddies and say hi. Oh, I can't wait to see it, Leanne. I am going to start here. Y'all going to see me. I'm going to be practicing. I don't know. I've made 2 of these Tunisian shawls now, and I love them. Oh, I'm doing wonderful, Sadie. Right now, I'm a little bit chilly, but hubby just turned on the heat to kind of get the Hi, Reggie. See, I'm glad I got on just because I wanted to catch some of my European friends. Oh, it's just a Sammy. It's just a little Sammy. That's it. Hi, Liz. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Amarina. Hi, HD. Happy Sunday morning to everybody and Sunday afternoon to all you in the UK. Big hugs to everybody. You get to see me in all of my, yeah, my fuzzy hair and no makeup. You guys know that. Sabrina, yay! I'm so glad to see you, dear. Oh, hi, Judy. Oh, I'm so glad I came today. I kept thinking, I want to do a Sunday morning. I need to start doing that, but in a way, I'm afraid to because anyway, I know, oh, somebody else is doing a live. I just got a notification. Hi, Julie. Woo, woo, yay. Oh, Jamie, you're so sweet. Hi, Lori. Yeah, see, I don't know if I'm going to be coming on tonight because really, I was supposed to be out of town. You guys remember that? Oh, Debbie, yes. Look what I'm going to do. I I'm stuck on trying to figure out how to do. I don't want to do like tutorials because there's so many tutorials out there. And I wish there was a way I know that it's being done. I know what Stephanie from It's Crochet O'Clock does it. And that is like to have one where you can see her, but then another screen where you can see what's down on the bottom. Oh, that's fine, Crafty. I'm doing good. I'm doing really good this morning. So I wanted to start another shawl that a Tunisian shawl. And what I'm going to try to do is try to learn myself. Hi, Kelly. I'm going to try to teach myself how to increase on both sides. So it shouldn't be that difficult because I know how to do it on the one side, but I want to make, I don't know. I just feel like a triangle shawl is more versatile than an asymmetrical shawl. And so I'm going to try to see if I can do this on my own, to try to see if I can do this on my own. And so you guys can, but anyway, going back to this whole idea of, I don't like doing tutorials, but I would like, I can't wait, Sadie. That's going to be so fun. I'd like to be able to like let people see what I'm doing while I'm talking, but I'm not sure quite how to do that. Sadie, I am, you know, I love you, girl. And I love seeing your yarns. You know what I wish I had? I still have a little tiny ball of one of the beginning ones of the blue that you did. The blue yarn that you sent me. And I would love to have a new one so that I can like side by side, see the difference and how much you've grown. I would love to show that. Streamer, you just add the second camera as another person. Oh, Reggie, that makes perfect sense. So I could do like this, like I'm doing now, but then just use like my phone and just have it like with an arm looking down, you're saying? Yeah, I could definitely do that. I could definitely do that. Oh, Sadie, that was so sweet. That I would love that though. I really would. I'll pay you. I know shipping is terrible, so I will help with shipping, okay? Hi, Lou. Reggie, you do that on your tutorials? Is that how you do it? Sadie says, don't be daft. That is such a, yeah, yeah. That's so sweet. Sadie, you are precious. I love you so much. You know I'm going to be shouting you out. Okay, let's see here. Hi, Marshall. How are you? Hi, Kathy. My other Kathy, right? Do I do it in that one? I think I do. That one. That one. No, can't be that one. Okay. And then this one. That I'm going to have to play around with that. Definitely have to play around with that because that sounds fun. Hi, Jeannie. How are you? Is it Mother's Day over there in the UK today? Happy Mother's Day to all of you that are mothers over there. Okay, Jeannie, do tell. We all love surprises. Well, no, that's not true. I don't like surprises, but you guys knew that. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Is anybody working on anything in their neck of the woods? Excuse me. You guys are so amazing. Look at you go, sharing addresses. Crafty's making a blanket for a friend. Yay. Oh my goodness, Julie. Well, go, go, go. Oh, those Phoenix blankets. Did you guys see? This has been a long time ago. I started a Phoenix blanket. I didn't get very far. No, it wasn't a Phoenix. It was an Ardith. I started an Ardith. Didn't go very far. The reason why is because I was using number one weight yarn, fingering weight yarn. It's going to be beautiful, but it was just too stinking complicated. Yay, Kelly. Oh, post a pic on the Facebook. I mean, yeah, on our Facebook group. Heart Granny Square Poncho. Kathy, you are from Maine, right? Yay, Kelly. I would love to see. I know that Pamela from Pamela's Adoring Crochet, she's got Whip Caddy time, and she shares pictures. I love seeing pictures too. In fact, I will show you something. There's my Whip Caddy right there. Yay. In fact, you know what? I'll go through it here in a minute because I need your help on something. Jeannie knitting the hood of a first size primrose yellow baby. Ooh, that sounds lovely. Jeannie, that sounds lovely. Now, how long have you been knitting? Lori, don't worry about I love messes. You know what? To me, messes are a sign of a genius at work. Mr. Happy's laughing at me because he lives in messy. And I always get on him about being messy. It's fun. You know what? It's like another layer of organizing that I think is kind of cool. And I love organizing. Okay, let's see here. What am I missing? I have another. Oh, no. Yeah, you don't have a whole lot on your hook at all, do you, Amarina? Kelly says, then my IQ is off the charts. That's cute. Okay, Jeannie, do you crochet as well as knit? And how long, if so, how long have you been crocheting? Oh, it's going fine. It's just going to be a one-day thing. We're going to go down early in the morning, meet my aunt and uncle for breakfast, and then I'm heading over to the House of Yarn. House spelled Haus. That's the German way to spell it. I wish you all lived closer too. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's a productive mess. You're absolutely right. It's a productive mess. I think my hook is too small. I think I should have used a larger hook. All right, everybody, tell me where you're from. Hey, but it is increasing on both sides, which is a plus. Well, maybe you can wear it until he grows into it, Reggie. Okay, Jeannie. Oh, yay. That's not bad. Yeah, I think I probably should have used a larger hook. Amarina. Oh, that's right. Do you, Amarina, do you live on the east side of Tennessee, don't you? You don't live very close to Nashville. Tammy's from Ohio. Hopewell, PA. I know where Hopewell is, Linda. Hi, Linda. I lived in Monaca. I lived in Monaca for 10 years. Mm-hmm. Indianapolis, Maine. Yes, I knew that about you, Kathy, because you always sign Kathy from Maine. Dallas, Texas. Good old Dallas. Yeah. Ooh. Hey, Jamie, you and Pat are both from Dallas. I know Dallas is a big place. Fairless Hills, Pennsylvania. Liz is in California. Yay. Oh, Linda, that's so cool. I lived, it's been so long. Let me think here. Um, I don't remember the name of the street. I know we lived in a little subdivision about, oh, maybe not even 10 miles from the mall. Leanne is from South Carolina. Okay. Pendy, is it? Oh, Pendle, Lincoln, Lancashire. Lancashire. Übach-Pallenberg. Did I say it right, Reggie? Übach-Pallenberg. Okay, Amarina, are you able to? Are you interested in coming and joining me tomorrow? I know it's a little bit of a trek because I'm going to be in Nashville tomorrow at the House of Yarn. I'm going to go there and see all the goodies, the goodness. But they're still practicing social distancing there, and you have to wear, well, you've not really social distancing so much as you have to wear a mask to come in. And they don't have their little corner set up to go and have like a crochet chat. Well, look at you guys just pairing up, finding people in your locality. This is amazing, guys. People in Dallas hooking up, people in the UK hooking up. Has anybody else done a lot of Tunisian? I need to ask questions. Let's see here. Okay, guys, I don't know who you're. Always from the other end of the country. I know. That's so sad. If I was there, I would come and meet you, Reggie. I don't care what side of Germany. Germany is small compared to the States. Yeah, I'm doing, yeah. Well, see, I applaud you because I I probably would struggle keeping my edges straight in Tunisian doing a thank you, Amanda. I appreciate that. Doing the edges straight, I think I would struggle with that. Well, this is definitely working up nicely, but I think my hook is too small. I don't know. Linda, you're making your first sweater. Are you knitting or crocheting your first sweater? And excuse me while I get another bite of my Sammy. Jeannie, I did a blanket. Um, I doubled up and did a a double crochet Tunisian. But here's the problem is that when you're doing it, if you're doing a knit stitch, it the whole project kind of like tilts and you're not like increasing, but it tilts. So the thing is what I learned from watching another video, in order to keep a straight edge, you need to do 2 stitches on one side, one on the other. Then do your return pass, and then on the stitch above, do one stitch, and then at the very end, do 2, and then do your return pass. That way it keeps both sides straight and your project doesn't tilt. Thank you, Jeannie. Did you see the video I did on this? This is my friend's rainbow blanket. I did it as a Christmas gift to all of you. You see? And it's got the rainbow pattern. And it's to all of my friends. Hi, Nightingale. How are you? Let me go to my whip cart because I need, like I said, I need help with some things. And maybe you guys can help me. All right. So isn't it fun to meet new neighbors, Pat? Isn't it fun? Thank you. A little tired. Nightingale, a little bit tired. So for those of you that don't know, I subscribe. Well, I buy it every time it comes out. But Crochet Foundry has a magazine that they publish once a quarter, and it has patterns in it. Oh, Jojo, hi, sweetheart. How are you? How are you doing this early Sunday morning? So, one of the patterns is called the Bahama blouse, and this is what it looks like. And it's so pretty. I want to make it, and so I set aside the yarn that I want to use. This is a burgundy. This is the burgundy color, and I have enough of it in the Be So Baby yarn from Kristen Omdahl. I have all of that set aside to make my Bahama blouse. And I'm excited about doing that. So I've got that set aside. I just need to put the hook in this little basket because I think this is where it's going to live temporarily. Put the hook in the basket. Oh, here, I'm just going to go ahead and do that right now. Let's see here. Oh, I don't know. I am just not in love with the streamline hooks. Yay, Joe, that sounds fun. Oh, Pat, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. I'm not in love with just the plain streamlines. I like the streamline furl. I mean, swirl, furl, furls. Yeah, you know what I mean. So there's two of the 5mm and the kind that I don't like. Here we go. Oh, and look, this hook is the burgundy or the pink one, the red one. And I'm going to be putting it in that project. Okay, so I usually don't like the streamlined swirls with my Kristen Omdahl Be So Baby yarn because it's a little splitty. So I'd rather use the Odyssey, but I think I need to get myself another hook or two because I don't think I have a 5mm. Okay, anyway. So I have some other yarn that I need you guys to help me figure out what to do with. I asked Mr. Happy. He didn't really know. So, okay, I've got these yarns right here. Okay. And I've got a total of about 550 yards. Okay. Got about 550 yards right there. And I want to make something with these. It's screaming, saying, I want to be something. And they just kind of jumped off my shelf and said, use me. So what can I make with those? It's a number 3 weight and it's milk fiber. So it's lovely to work with. Joe, I am so sorry, honey. I am so sorry. There's no accounting for bad taste. I'm just teasing. Hi, Lynn. I know furls are not for everybody. I know that. Yeah, Debbie, that's what I'm saying. That's the wood ones. I mean, I think they're okay for certain projects, but I I would really have to find the right. I would have to find the right yarn to use with that. Jojo. Okay, so anybody else have any ideas what to use with that or what to make with this pretty yarn? Because I got more. Not of that for those colors, but I have another thing to show you that I need help with. a granny square shawlette. So like putting them together on a like on a like in a rectangle. I like things to wear too. That wouldn't be, I don't think that's going to be enough. Joe, I have the perfect shawl for you. Carrie Penny directed me over to crochetsdreams.com. It's a free pattern called Summer Nights Crochet Shawl. It's gorgeous. Go over to Carrie Penny's Happy Crafter Homemaker and see her beautiful shawl that she showed. Oh, me too. Debbie. Right there. I should go like that. Like that. Yeah, I just don't know if that would be enough. You know what? I don't have one here, but let me see if I can find it. Okay, y'all just talk amongst yourselves and I'll be right back. Because I'll find it. Let me see if I find a big picture. Oh, here's a really pretty picture of it. Let me see if I can make a big picture of it and then I'll share the screen. Oh, I can't share this. No, can't make it bigger. Okay, so hold on just a second. How do I share screen? Oh, here we go. Share. All right. Joe, do you see it? Did y'all see the picture? Gonna take another bite of my Sammy. Hi, Christy. The block party tee or tank from Hooked on Homemade Happiness would be cute. Donna, you made it. Hi. Howdy, David. I'll be right back. Got to take my bite. Hold on. It looks very easy, Lynn. Okay, y'all are giving me ideas for this other yarn then, because this other yarn, I've got more of, and I can make something larger. So I may go ahead and make either a long poncho, a lacy poncho, or Okay, so here is the yarn I've set aside for a larger project. What do you guys think? It's a number 3, and it's a number 3 weight, and I love the colors together. They're so pretty. I have only one of this, which is actually really pretty with that too, but I only have one of that. So it is a number 3 weight milk fiber. But I love these colors together. I just don't, I'm not like 100% sold on those colors all together. I wish I could get the angle there. I'm just not sold on all of those together. I mean, they do. Yes, it's KO yarn. Yeah, I know. They're really pretty together, but they have to match, not match, but they have to. I mean, this yarn right here, Joe, it has both of those colors in it. But I don't know. But like I said, I only have one of these. Yeah, there's a lot. So I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I use this blue, then I would have about 1,200 yards. That's plenty. Kathy, you don't like what dark together? So yeah, those are the, what is that? Oh, so I have those yarns I want to make something out of. Joe, while you're here, I've got to ask you questions. I'm making a Tunisian, I'm trying this, okay? I'm trying to, I've made 2 of those beautiful shawls that you made me. Oh, Sabrina, that is so sweet. She does some beautiful work, doesn't she? Yeah, that's true because it's just one, right? Same with the white. I mean, I only have one of the white, so I'd probably leave that out too. So, Joe, I'm doing that crochet that shawl that you sent me, but I want to. I'm trying to increase on both sides. Okay. Do I have any mods in here? I'm trying to do both, increase on both sides. I've never done it. I think I'm doing it right, but here's my question. All right, for those of you that can see this, when I make the asymmetrical shawl, the one end tends to curl because I'm increasing and somehow it's pulling more on this side and it does more of a boomerang style, okay? Well, now if I'm increasing on this side too, then both of them are wanting to like not just go straight, but they're wanting to curve. So how do I get it to be even? Or can I even get it to be even? Or should I just take it? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. So, Linda, so you're saying the light blue and the white maybe just have like one thin stripe of whatever if I'm going to do it in a stripy pattern, right? That's what you're saying. I see. I was thinking either that or if I just did like a very simple, like even a single crochet border around whatever it is. Well, David, it wasn't intended to be a boomerang shawl. It just happened that way. That's what I'm saying. It was supposed to be an asymmetrical shawl, just asymmetrical, but it kind of slowly curves when you're doing the Tunisian increase on one side, on just one side. Well, see, I did go up a size. I went up a size hook, and I mean, it doesn't look bad. Maybe I should just keep going and but see, here's what it's turning out to be. See, and it kind of is curving a little bit here on both sides, and it's like rounded on the top. But I mean, maybe that would be pretty too, you know? I mean, because then it won't be a flat, you know, triangle. It'll be a nice rounded. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm just experimenting and I'm using this yarn. Isn't that pretty? The self-striping yarn that I got from Willow Yarns. I love Willow Yarns, guys. Between Willow and Webs, I love them. I love those yarns. I'm getting to be a yarn snob. I mean, not that I don't love all yarns. I do love all yarns. But I just like working with some better, more than others. Okay, let's talk about when do you start bringing out your putting away your winter yarns and getting out or using more of your spring and summer yarns? I think so, Kathy. I think so. I think you can find a lot of them, yes. But I get a catalog from Willow Yarns, and it has mostly just Willow yarns in it. Yeah. Doesn't mean you have to have all of your favorites, right, David? I mean, you know, you might have a favorite Malabrigo. That doesn't mean you're going to have just all Malabrigo, right? You can have your favorite. Kathy, you get your yarns, your summer spring and summer yarns out in June. Is that what you're saying? Because it's still too cool to do that. I know, Jamie. It's it is never. I mean, we always are discovering new. I thought I knew all of them, but man. Hi, Tammy. Sylvia, hi. Good morning to you. Thank you. Thank you, Sylvia. I appreciate that. I have a favorite of the week. Yes, this is true as well. This is true as well. And I'm sure that once I go to House of Yarn tomorrow, I'll have a brand new favorite. Yarny happy. Yay. Well, then that means you've got either a lot of space to keep all of your yarns out, or you are very selective about what kind of yarns you have. I wish, well, no, you know what? I tell you what, guys, last night I pulled out my spring summer yarns and put away all of my wools, the majority of the heavier wools, right? I am about 2 hours from Nashville, Joe. About depending on what side of the city, it could be a little bit more than 2 hours. You were looking for summer, David, looking for summer wear patterns, found a men's polo shirt. Oh, that sounds neat. Um, the thing is with cotton, I think the reason why people have trouble with cotton, if I'm not mistaken, is because it stretches and sometimes it stretches out of shape. Oh, you know, David, I don't know if you're familiar with Urban Yarn, Gary from Urban Yarn, but he makes the loveliest, even summer men's top. You might go reach out to him and see what he uses. Okay, thank you so much, Jamie, for coming in. I really appreciate that. Can you show us the Tunisian show that you're making, or have you finished it? The shawl? Oh, it is being blocked right now. Yes, I'm doing some Tunisian crochet right now. I'm just starting, trying to figure out if I like the way this is doing. Oh, really, Pat? Interesting. But I tell you what, I will run back there and grab that other one that I did in the fingering weight yarn. The one I did in the 3-weight yarn is being blocked. It's on my blocking boards right now. I was hoping it was going to be dry by now, but maybe it'll be dry for my trip tomorrow and I can wear it to Tennessee. That would be fun. There's a learning curve, Sadie. I know there's a learning curve. What I always suggest, and I've done when I do some videos, I always suggest that you write out your own patterns, just like what you do and how you do it, and then that way it'll help you read the patterns. So let me finish this return pass, this fun pass. Oh, and Joe, I have to tell you too, when you do simple stitch, man, that forward pass goes so fast too. I love it. The simple stitch. Just plugging away. Yeah, I'm still a little slow right now. I learning this pattern. I'm still having to I'm not learning the actual pattern, but you can see, let me see if I can show you. The knits, this is like the increase row, and you can see it looks a little bit different. Same with this side. This side looks a little bit different because I'm increasing, but the middle is the simple stitch. Let me go grab that other shawl. I'll be right back. Hi, Susan. Okay, types of Tunisian hook. I use the Knitter's Pride. Um, And I started a little collection here. I use the Knitter's Pride, and I just had this little case. So yeah, that's what I use. I'll be right back. Okay. So this is the front side. And it has this sawtooth edge here. And I've blocked it already, so it's not as a boomerang shape as it was. But you can see on this top edge here, it looks different than the rest. And I love using fingering weight yarn. I'll wear it here. Doesn't that sawtooth edge look really cool? I just think this is just too much of a edge. Yeah, I'm not sure. Thank you, Reggie. Yeah, I'm a number. Somebody asked me this morning, what's my favorite number weight yarn? And if I had to choose just one yarn to work with for the rest of my crochet experience, it would be a number one weight. I just love it. Yes, Kathy, it is. It's a Tunisian simple stitch. Ooh. That's what it looks like. Did you see all these stripes going up and down? It's just a part of the stitch. And then on the edge here, it's, to me, tell me if I'm wrong, guys, but to me, it's the most versatile because you can double it up, triple it up, whatever. I mean, I know it's all a matter of preference because a lot of people like fingering weight. I mean, 5 weight. But then the edge, you have this beautiful, this is the actually the knit stitch. And it looks like V's and V's. It looks neat. I just love it. I don't like, I'm not in love with the shape. And that's a pattern. Yes, there's a pattern for it. It is, I got to think what I did with it. Joe, if you're, are you able to put up the link to this pattern? Can you post a link to this pattern in the chat? Yes. Oh, duh. I just started following Ruth. I just started following her and I thought, what is that Tunisian Express that she did? That is too funny. Yes, I love her. She's amazing. I love Ruth Brosh. Hi, Viviana. How are you? A knit stitch in Tunisian is, well, let me see here if I can find it's when you go between the legs. It's when you go like not between the stitches, but each stitch has two legs, one that's slightly in back of the other, and the knit stitch is when you go in between the legs and pull up the yarn. Simple stitch is when you go around the front and bring it around, and then a full stitch is when you go in between the stitches. Yes, Susan, I did too. My grandmother used to use a fingering weight, and I don't use Ravelry either. But she's got a pattern on her website, I think. Hold on. I haven't shown these yet. So Mr. Happy brought this into the family. Well, he had this, but take a look at this. Who did this, your mom or grandma? A friend did this? Okay, a friend of his did this with the last name on it. Look how pretty it is. I tried to get the stain out. It's not going to come out, but I blocked it and that's done. But these are some that I did. So I made this years and years ago. And it's just a fillet. And I think it's beautiful. And then don't even ask me where I got the pattern. That one has a stain on it too, it looks like. Wait a minute, is it a stain? I can't tell if it's a stain or not. No. Okay, so I made that years ago. And that's what I used to do because that's all the stuff I had. I mean, I was the person who had two hooks. One was a little teeny tiny hook that was used for the thread, and then a big one. You know, I made this too, and this is faded. This is, yeah, I found some yellow. This again, years and years ago, probably 20 years ago. But I loved it. It's so pretty. And it's not hard to do. Okay, thank you so much, Joe. There's the link for Ruth, her Instagram, and she also has a Facebook, and it's by the same name, Ruth Brasch, Brasch. And if you go over to her YouTube channel, she's got an actual video of doing it. Okay, I'm going back and reading some of these comments that I missed. Lori, you are so right about the tooth edge. And in fact, Ruth has another shawl that I have already printed out. And it's this right here. It's this one right here. And it has the most beautiful story. It's called Hope in a Future Wrap. And if you watch her video, she has a video on it. And I've got it. It's something that when you see it, you either go, or I've got to do that. I have got to do that. Pat, you know what? I know that a lot of people struggle with dexterity in their fingers because of arthritis and other things. And my issue is I can't use the thick yarn because it just hurts my hand and my whole arm. It actually works all the way up into my shoulder and neck. Um, let's see here. You don't have okay, Tammy, a boomerang shawl, all it is just it's adding stitches on one side to like pull it, almost like pulls this over to the one side. It's not hard at all. Thank you, Donna. Wasn't that a pretty creasy that is, yeah, that fillet. You know, my grandmother, and I don't know, they're all put away right now, but my grandmother used to do all kinds of fillet crochet, and she would do it in the car while she was traveling. That's when she crocheted all the time. My grandfather used to tell me stories about that. Oh, Susan, that's neat. Your great grandmother. See, I've looked back in my genealogy. Hi, Sherry. Okay, David, have a good day. Okay, maybe I'll see you later on my other live. Thank you, Joe. Look at Joe. You go, girl. I'm good, sweetheart. How about you? Oh, thank you, David. Head on over to David's and say hi if you want to pop over there later. Yeah, my grandmother used to do filet crochet all the time, and not only that, but she would make blankets. And my grandfather would tell me stories because Grandma passed away when I was 18, I believe, and um, so we didn't grow up close in proximity to her. Okay, bye, Tammy. And so he told me a couple different things about Grandma, but I didn't know them until she'd already gone. And the thing is in doing all this genealogy that Mr. Happy and I, well, mostly him, I say I, but he's been doing most of it, has been doing on the family. It's interesting because yes, exactly, Susan. She's the only one that there's any record of having done any kind of crafting and especially crochet. And I'm the only one of the grandchildren. None of her, well, she had 6 boys and a girl, and the girl didn't do anything. And I didn't say anything, but you know, she didn't do any crocheting. And I'm the only granddaughter. And it's like wow. But my cousin, I have to tell you guys, this is so exciting. I have a cousin. She does some mission work down in Peru. And she told me that next time she goes to Peru, she's going to have to bring me home some yarn. I said, yes, you are. Yes, you are. Where did you teach, Susan? Where did you teach the crochet? I'm missing. Oh, look. Well, I don't know, Sherry. Whatever she doesn't bring me, I'm going to be getting anyway, just because, right? Just because. Leanne, are you still here? You've been kind of quiet. See, I remember teaching my daughters to crochet when they were younger. And my now my oldest is now third. How old is she? 30. She'll be, yeah, she just turned 31. And hi Debbie, how are you? She just turned 31, but I don't know as if she's ever kept up the crochet. I know she did for a while when she was a teenager. Susan, I was born in Fort Riley. Small world. I didn't live there but for 6 or 7 months because Dad was in the Army, but still. Bye, Lynn. Have a great day. Sherry, you've been, oh, that's the other one I need to find yarn for. I got to find yarn for that. Remind me, how many yards does it take, Sherry? I have my book in the back. I got to see if I've got enough yarn to make that. If I'm not mistaken, it needs like 2,000 yards or something like that of the fingering weight. Girl, you are just like, woo. Debbie, I'm using Knitter's Pride Tunisian hook with this floppy thing here. I don't like I wish it was a softer. They say hot water, but who wants to take the time to put it in hot water and make it soft before you use it every time? Ugh. Not me. Bye, Pat. Thank you. Yes, it is the dreams. Yes. Do you really? See, and I bought this one case at Marina. Oh, wait a minute. Who am I talking to? Debbie. I bought this case and I put it all in here instead of that plasticky thing that it had with it. And I keep my cords in here, and then here I keep, here I keep the little ends. Okay, 2142. I gotta figure out, oops, that's not the right one. I gotta figure out if I have that yarn or if I have to go buy some more. Make a, there we go. Joe, is that why they pay you the big bucks, girl? Oh, I miss you in Zoom. I miss Julie too. I miss everybody in Zoom. Just that's an idea. Yeah, that'll work too. Kelly, I I personally I like the long ones. Um, but you can only it's very limited. You can only use those the long ones, you know, for so long before you have to you know, that's why I like these because you can make it as long as you want, if that makes sense. Um, Hillsborough, Kansas. My husband was born. Oh, thank you, Carol. I appreciate that. I ordered one with a cord by Susan Bates and then a cheap set of hooks to make sure I like. Yeah, that's perfect. That's what I would suggest you do is I jumped right into Knitter's Pride because I wanted to have a set, but I got the cheap ones too. I just I don't know. I know what I should do, just like with yarn. You want to get just one in case you don't like it. But then it ends up, well, I really like it, and now they don't have any more of it. And you're like stuck, right? Oh, yeah. Does she does Julie still come to Zooms every once in a while? Um, I, Kelly, I know that they seem unwieldy, but it depends on how you hold your hook and what you're accustomed to. Like this right here, it's still going to have a back end weight to it of sorts, right? I mean, I can make something longer than 12 inches because you can really bunch up the yarn on your hook, but oops, see, I did that wrong. Um, but the problem with that is that you'll have all the weight of your project that's growing on the back of your hook, and it puts a lot of strain on your hand. Whereas, like, if I had all of my project on the cord is laying on something. I think that's the biggest difference for me anyway, if that makes sense. You only have to do it once. Kathy, I thought you had to do it every time because, like, and how long do you have to leave it in the boiling water? That's what I want to know. And some people, Kelly, to tell you the truth, some people don't even like doing Tunisian because of that very reason. If they have like a weaker wrist and they can't, see, because the other thing too is there's a lot of twisting in Tunisian. For me anyway, there's more twisting in Tunisian than there is in regular crochet. And so it makes it, what was I saying? As my mind is going. Let's blame it all on the time change. Let's blame everything on the time change. Okay, love you too, Joe. Thank you for popping in and saying hi. Sherry, real quick before I forget, let me ask you something. The ostentatious shawl. Um, is that a number one fingering weight? I believe that was. I need to see what yarn I have. Because that's going to be the second shawl I need to make that I have to buy yarn for at the yarn store tomorrow. Oh, it will straighten out in. Oh, okay. 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 All right. All right. All right. Good. Good to know. So, like me, like if I have them stored like this, if I dip them in the boiling water, but then when I get done with that stored here, still need to do that again, right? You just, yay! Oh, Sabrina, how fun! Oh, I can't wait to see it. Oh, oh, yay! Can you give us a hint of what color it is? Is it your favorite color? That is so fun. Isn't it fun to buy yarns from somebody that you know and that you've actually watched make it? Isn't that neat? I just think I think that's so, so cool. Okay, so let's go on to a different subject because I have another question for you. Do you guys do those not project nine project or project nines, or like a wish list, or like you have like things that you would like to do this year? Sherry, that sounds amazing. Did you already buy the little buttons too? Okay, I've got to get on that. I say that about everything though. Yeah, I probably have to do it again, Kathy. That's what I'm thinking. Because if it's been stored like that, it's going to go back to its like shape. Oh man. Okay, you're going to have to take Sherry. Take a picture of the yarn and the buttons for me and stick it on a in the Facebook group for me so I can see. I really want to see what yours is. What to be able to compare. Hey, Silver Fox, how are you? Tell me what's something on your Make Nine that is very daunting, and it's almost like you want to save it to last because it's like you don't know if you have the courage to do it. That's what I want to know. Donna, are you still here with us? Donna from Tennessee. Just let me know if you're still here, Donna. Keep forgetting that last stitch. Yay. Okay. Donna, in case I forget, remind me I need to get yarn for my ostentatious shawl tomorrow because I don't have my little notebook to write it down. Hi, Glenda. How are you? Let's see. You have a Graphgan waiting for your hook, of course, in Tennessee Colors. Is that what's like keeping you like you don't want to you that's the last thing on your list? Okay, Donna. Uh, it's like a yikes. Did I really want to do that? So, for those of you that have been with me from the beginning of this live stream, I that little tiny bit that I had done, I went ahead and frogged it out, and I'm redoing it in a larger hook, and it seems to be going a little bit better doing it with a larger hook. So hopefully, I am wonderful right now. Thank you so much, Glenda. Thanks for asking. We're talking about Make Nine projects, Glenda. Do you have anything on your Make Nine list that you're just like really like intimidated by? You don't know if you want to really do it? Hi, Jean. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, that blue was so amazing. It reminds me of another yarn that I've seen before. I think it's a Hobie or Hobium yarn or something. Uh, if it's a yikes project, it doesn't go on your list. I like that idea. Crafty. That's good. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, something that always seems to get on the list every year and never gets to get done, but something you always like put off. Knitting socks. You know, that's one thing. I mean, I see everybody knitting socks and I'm going, what's the big deal? Oh, is that the Persian tiles? Is that the one from Anne? Is it Annie's or Mary Maxim? Yeah, right, Jean? Exactly. If it doesn't make you happy, just don't do it. And I like the process. I like enjoying the process. So if it's something that I maybe like to look at the end, but I don't like working on it, I'm not going to do it. I have a UFO. Some of you might remember seeing it. It's a um, Tunisian entrelac that it's black and gray. And I just don't feel like finishing it. I mean, because every time I work on it for any amount of time, it really hurts my hand and I just don't like doing it. Is that two separate stitches? Hi, Deneen. How is the pocket shawl queen doing today? Oh, okay. Okay, you texted it to me. Oh, those are pearl buttons, aren't they, Sherry? That's so nice. That's going to be gorgeous. Are you enjoying the process of making that shawl? Was grocery shopping and just got home. All right. So what you cooking up for supper? You're inspired by yarn and the colors. Yes, I know. And sometimes that yarn just screams at you. Just do it already. Make me already. All right. What time is it, guys? I got to get off here. I got to get off. I've been going for a little while. I need to finish up my chores. Yay. Well, that's always a plus. Okay, what do you think, guys? I think that this looks bigger in with the larger hook. What do you think? Let me see here. What do you think? Looks a little bit better in the larger hook. I think I like it. I think I like the look of it. It looks better. I think, yeah. I think this is my in the car working on this project in the car. Hi, Shannon. Oh, were you here all along? I didn't even see you. It's gonna be a just a rectangle shawl, not a rectangle. What shape is this? Triangle. A triangle shawl with these colors. And this it's a purple, not blue. It's showing up blue, but it's lavenders. I don't know, Kathy. What do you think? I mean, I really like because I tell you why I like doing the Sunday morning lives is only because I like allowing some of those from Europe to be able to join us, right? And I just like that idea. Oh, Deneen sounds great. Bye, everybody. I hope you have a great afternoon. Maybe I'll see you at my 4:30 live. I hope to see you there. And let me know what you've been working on, okay? Bye.